Hello there everybody, how's it going and how have you been? Welcome back to Stardew Valley. In the last session, there was fishing. Lots and lots and lots of fishing. A lot of fish were caught. A lot of treasure was pulled up. And we put it all to good use. Because Robin is upgrading our house now, so I believe on the 11th, we'll finally have a kitchen so I can finally start cooking food. Which means I can finally not have to rely on stuff I forage and pull out of my field for replenishing my energy bar. Not a whole lot else really happened alongside the fishing. I did find some really strange fish, like it had a different icon on the bar and everything, and it was almost impossible to catch. No idea what that was about. However, because of the huge amount of fishing that was done in the last session, I'm not going to be doing any fishing in this session. Just, I've already done plenty, no need to continue for several more days. The main issue I would like to tackle is not money, actually, but in relation to this coop. Unfortunately, when I bought the house upgrade, I spent most of the wood that I had gathered for the coop. So as a result, I need to gather up 300 pieces of wood again. Now that shouldn't be too hard. There's a bunch of trees, down in this area of my farm. It's probably just going to be more time consuming than anything. But, as I water my fence, I'm not quite sure what else to do, because we can't order the coop until Robin is done with the house, and that's not going to be for another couple of days. So, admittedly, I am at a little bit of a loss. Might be a good idea is, well, if it's going to rain soon, is upgrading this darn watering can. We might do a little bit of mining, try hitting floor 30. We're actually getting close to floor 40 a lot faster than I thought we would. I don't know, maybe try and complete a couple more requests from villagers. Decorate the farm a little bit, I'm not sure. If you want full details of what happened last time, you'll have to go back and watch the last 3 episodes. Again, a lot of it was fishing, even though I cut out quite a bit of it. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Okay, field is watered. We have 1 hot pepper that I could sell. Unless... let's actually be smart about this and check the quest first. Or the quest board and make sure somebody doesn't want it. Ooh, spice berry. Okay. Yeah. Big priority right now is really just chopping down trees and collecting some wood. Hopefully I can think of something else to do, because I kind of want to avoid having another session of the same thing for, like, every day, if that makes sense. Anyone have an extra grape? George. Who's George again? He wasn't the guy that runs the saloon, because I'm pretty sure that's Gus. I mean, I'll accept the quest, because I might stumble upon a grape while I'm chopping down trees, but... actually, yeah, map. Mayor, the blacksmith is Clint... oh, right there. George, Evelyn, and... oh, George! He's the old guy in the wheelchair, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. We got some progress on some of the gun drop quests out of the way. We unlocked another branch that is all about giving them money, which will not be done for a while, because I need it a bit more than they do. Hello, Demetrius. Again, I'm getting that sneaking suspicion that I'm forgetting about something. we did level the fishing skill up to the point where I can make crab pots for a lot cheaper than I usually could. I believe originally they wanted iron, but now I can make them with just plain old copper. And actually, speaking of, I've got 2 in the river that I need to check as well. Pardon me as I just kind of take a meandering path to look for some grapes. Hello, Abigail. Yeah, that was more or less it. Donated a couple things to the museum, broke open some geodes, just the usual kind of fare. Here we are. Oh. Great. Well, they can catch trash too, which is not wonderful. And another crawfish, or crayfish, or whatever. Oh, one thing I mumbled to myself at the end of the last session was I thought I made too many crab pots, because I'd like to have 2 in the lake up by the mine, 2 in the river, and 2 out at the ocean. I got the count wrong in my head somehow, and I'm actually going to be short 1. So I can take care of that too. In the meantime, however, let's handle what all we brought up. I can turn the driftwood into some more wood, or some usable wood, I should say. And yep, we have just 1 log. So I'm going to have to figure out... Oh yeah, I needed to drop this chub off at Gumdrops' place. Alright, one thing at a time. Let's take care of the crab pots first, so... Wood and copper. Wonderful. Alright. Let's just knock down a whole bunch of trees, I suppose. These 2 should be more than enough for the last crab pot, at least. Not the fishing rod. There we go. Okay. Actually, while we're here, let's check the weather channel really quick and see if it's going to rain tomorrow. Will it? And... ooh, a storm. Okay, that's interesting. Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but a while ago I looked up how to get battery packs, and you have to use something called a lightning rod, which, as one would probably guess, when it gets struck by lightning, it would absorb the energy, and then apparently the next day it would have a battery pack ready to collect. Now, unfortunately, I don't remember how to make a lightning rod, but I'm pretty sure I am still a long way away from it, so gonna stink a little bit, missing out on potential battery pack for some nicer looking lamp posts as opposed to these tiny little torches. But, and I just realized Clint has closed up shop. God. Okay, well. Not upgrading the watering can after all. I think it's kind of my own fault though. I just kind of stood there talking as opposed to actually moving. No, let's just go take care of the crab pots and then just start chopping down some wood. Now, I think I did notice something about storms, or actually specifically something about the lightning rod, that it's also supposed to protect your crops. So, unfortunately, my farm is kind of small, so I suppose the odds of it getting hit by a lightning strike are kind of low. But I don't know. Honestly, kind of knowing my luck, I wouldn't be surprised if my scarecrow gets struck multiple times. Certainly going to be a new experience, at least, that's for sure. One pot here, one pot here. Bait into each. And I just ran past the gumdrop's place, I realized that. So thick with honey and nectar all summer, I almost feel dizzy. Not a fan of summer either, huh? For me, it's just the heat. The heat, and I'm kind of sensitive to bright light, so just sunlight kind of gets to me a little bit as well. I prefer cloudy days, honestly. Where am I going? Here we go. Now the chub does not go into the fishing tank. Instead, goes into the field research? Yeah. There we go. Haven't seen one of these, haven't seen one of these, haven't seen one of these. Alright. Actually, you know what? Knowing my luck, I wouldn't have had the money to upgrade the watering can anyway, so no big deal. Still no sign of some grapes, though. Well, I can do a bit of lumbering in the Cindersap Forest, at least, so maybe I can find some out there. Okay, let's just drop off these last two pots here at the ocean. See if we can catch. Hello, Leia. Oh, mussel, I can sell that. Now, like I said, money is not really a problem towards the coop at the moment. But if I can get a nice surplus of money, I wouldn't mind buying some wood to help cover the amount she's going to need. Seems a little ridiculous, but honestly, if I'm like 4 pieces of wood short, I'd rather just buy those 4 pieces and then give them right back to her to use, as opposed to chopping down a whole nother tree. Let's get this out of the way, just so I can keep my personal use spot open. I say as I immediately scroll over to the axe. Let's be sure to kind of take from the more dense areas. Kind of like over here. And be sure to keep my eye out for some grapes. Now, if I don't find any today, that's alright, because I could still find some tomorrow. Unless George is extra crabby. Nope. Okay. Didn't know. Maybe some villagers only have 1 day to complete the request. I'm kind of surprised you can't grow grapes. Let's take the sweet pea. And how about we knock down this last tree before I head back towards the farm. The one downside to the crab pots, as I think about it, is that is more stuff to check every day. I don't think I have to rebait them. I mean, if I want them to catch stuff, I will have to rebait them. But, I mean, I don't have to. I could just let them sit there. Something to keep in mind, though. I wonder if you can, like, hire people to help out on the farm, because eventually I feel like the farm's going to get so big you'd be spending practically the entire day just running around doing chores on it. Wasn't there something I could make? A sprinkler head or something? Oh yeah, wires the 4 adjacent tiles. That's... I believe I did check on that as well, and I'm pretty sure it was literally just the tiles immediately above, below, left, and right of where the sprinkler is. Which is not all that helpful. Unless you plan out your fields very intricately. Can I get... There we go. Field is all watered. Robin, go home and go to bed. It's 11 at night. It's fine. Alright, I can sell the mussel, I can sell the sweet pea, I can sell the slime. I don't know why that was sitting around in there. Anything else? Anything else? Don't really think so. The mussel and the sweet pea. Yeah, there we go. Alright, well, it's day 1 of construction down. And fair little amount of money. Yeah, I figured the creepy noises would be back during the storm. Because it's raining. Robin, you don't have to work in the rain. What's this? Come by the shop and check out the new rods I'm selling. They're the best one you can buy, and you can customize them with different kinds of tackle. Oh, yay! Immediately have to upgrade to another rod. What's this? Greetings, Euclid. It is our pleasure to inform you that your farm will be featured in next week's up-and-coming column of the Stardew Valley Tribune. Congratulations, we're impressed with your quick progress. Huh. Did somebody run that out of their home? Because I haven't seen any kind of news office. Wow, mail aplenty. Dear Euclid, tomorrow we're all gathering at the beach for the annual Pelican Town Luau. The highlight of the event is the communal potluck. Make sure you bring something good to contribute. I'm not going to have my kitchen in time, Lewis. Thank you for letting me know. The governor himself is attending the event, so make sure you're on your best behavior. Come to the beach sometime between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Oh, that's actually a good point. If tomorrow is an event... Sweet Thunder. If tomorrow is an event, does Robin not do work? Just keep the field in shape. Harvest some of the crops. Yeah, because that would kind of stink if it got delayed another day. Yeah, that's ready, so... Whoop. And I can go ahead and plant these newly found mixed seeds in the hole that I just made. Communal potluck. I don't really have a lot in the way of fancy foods. Oh wait, no. I was about to sell this, but I think somebody wants it for a quest. Or a gumdrop wants it for a quest. No. Chef. Poppy. Yep. Might as well buy some more seeds as I pass through town. Couldn't hurt. Another spice berry at least, but no grapes. 2 spice berries, but no grapes. Are they just kind of rare? So I'm honestly a little surprised I haven't spotted one yet. Right, keep the cursor away from the PC. Or the PC, I suppose. Closed on Wednesdays. Lovely. Would it hurt for them to... I just heard something in my actual room. Would it hurt for them to, like, post weekly hours somewhere? Right, chef bundle. Oh, it's gonna need to get another jar of maple syrup. That's good to remember. I suppose just check the crab pots and then lumbering, I suppose. Not sure what else to do today. Oh! Darn it, I forgot the copper back at the farm. Assuming I'll have enough time, I would like to get the storm watering can upgraded. Another spice berry. Some broken glasses. Oh! Another achievement. We got a snail. Alright. Oh yeah, and actually, I wanted to check earlier. No. No. I could make a field snack. I think, like a lot of the other food type recipes I've gotten, I need the kitchen for. So I don't know what I could make and bring. Peppers, maybe? Yeah, let's actually check up here really quick for some grapes, because I think the one I found so far was lying around up here somewhere. Whew. Lots of lightning. Actually, let's check around the spa too, just to make sure. I wonder if there's any projects I can do to like clean this area up a little bit. Because it's a bit of a mess, to be honest. And it looks like something you'd be able to improve. No, I don't think there's any grapes over here. There we go. Let's just knock those stones out of the way, too. Okay. Well, I will see you guys at each of the remaining crab pot pairs, and then I will figure out what to do from there. Found a crayfish and a periwinkle in that one. I got a mouse. There we go. Sorry about that, I forgot my mouse's battery was starting to give out today. I didn't want to pick up the crab pot. And a cockle and a broken CD in those two. Just because we're over here, let's check out this area and see if anything else has shown up around these tide pools. Another clam. And my pockets are now full. No, they're not. No, not the... Yeah, the inventory system in this game could have done with a little bit more tweaking, in my opinion. Alright, that seems to be it. Yeah, I guess I'll run back to the farm, check the weather report, see if it's going to continue raining tomorrow. Hopefully it will. And head to the blacksmith next, I suppose. Assuming it is, so I can get this blasted watering can upgraded already.